What up, y'all? Hope you guys are doing good. Today's Monday the 28th, I think. October 28th. And Monday, hope you guys are doing well. I love McDonald's tea. It's good. I always get half and half. Half sweet, half unsweet. And it's really good. Can't say much about their quarter pounders, but their tea is still good. But anyway, hope you guys are doing good. Got a couple of questions I want to ask. First of all, I hope you guys like that little clip of me jamming with a track. That's one of our tracks that we just got done. I'm in the studio today and done a bunch of stuff, recording. We got a couple of things getting ready to come out, and I'm really excited about you guys hearing this stuff. Instrumental record coming out, and also a comedy record coming out. Super excited about that. But I had a couple of questions on here. One of the questions was about sometimes I play Teles with no pickguard. I take them off. And the guy asked me, said, what do you do when the pickups are screwed into the pickguard? Well, you can't take your pickguard off. The only reason, the pickups, when you see me without a pickguard, the pickups are screwed in to the wood of the body already. They're not screwed into the pickguard. So if they're screwed into the pickguard, just leave your pickguard on. You can probably go in there and screw it to the body, you know, drill some holes and screw it to the body, but I wouldn't do that. I'd leave the pickguard on. The pickguard doesn't do anything. If you take it off, it doesn't help the tone or anything like that. It's just mainly for looks. I think it looks cool. But you know, the reason why I went without a pickguard one time on my 52 reissue, playing outside, and when you adjust the neck, it's down here. It's not up here, and it's hard to get into sometimes. So I take the pickguard off so I can get to where I need it if I need to adjust the neck real quick. And so that's the reason why I just left it off, and because it was easy for me to adjust my neck. It gets real humid down here in the Ozarks, so that's the reason why. No big deal, but it doesn't change the tone. It's just a look thing. The other question, what was the other question I had? About playing on the road, about being out on the road. They asked me if I was on the road a lot. And yes, I've been on the road a lot. I've toured a lot. In the 80s, you know, late 80s, I played for a guy by the name of David Frizzell. I think I've talked about this before. And he was a guy that him and Shelly West had You're the Reason God Made Oklahoma, and, you know, I'm going to hire wino to decorate our home. And he had a bunch of hits. His brother was Lefty Frizzell. I was on the road with David for quite a while, playing guitar for him. And yeah, we went everywhere, played everywhere just about, you know. And then in 1993, I ended up in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, at a country music show, Branson-style show, Branson, Missouri. Not too far from Branson, Missouri. And we ended up buying that theater. I was there for 20 years. 240 shows a year for 20 years. A lot of shows, huh? But yeah, me and my brother and my dad owned the hoedown for 13 years. I was there for 20 total. And man, that was a great run. We did 5-6 nights a week. I got to sleep in my own bed every night. I got to take my daughter to school every morning. And it was a really, really good, it was a really good thing. It was awesome. I was very blessed. We were very, very blessed for that. Had a great band, and a lot of good pickers. And my personal opinion about being on the road, unless you're working for somebody, if you're just out there running up down the road just to be trying to make money, I think, and you have no, you're an independent, you have no record deal, you have no support, you're just out there putting miles on a van, running up down the road just to, make $1,000 or $800 at a bar gig, or sometimes even less. I don't, for me personally, I don't think that's the cool thing to do anymore. Used to, you had to do that. That's the only way people could hear about you or any of that kind of stuff. Now, we've got this thing called a camera and the internet, what I'm doing right now. And you can reach a ton of people through that lens right there. And it don't cost you near as much money. I mean, being on the road now, you have to make a lot of money to survive. You'll go broke out there. And we did, pretty much at one time. It's a hard road. It really is. It's a lot of fun. I mean, we had a blast out there, back in my younger days too. But we had a blast out there playing, and again, it was a great band, and working with David was really cool, and we got to work with a lot of artists through David. And yeah, I was in Nashville for quite a while. People ask me all the time, how come you didn't go to Nashville? Da, da, da. I didn't really want to. We came back and bought our theater, and that was kind of our record deal. I mean, we were there 20 years, and it was great, man. That was just an awesome place to work and run and own the business. But being on the road, unless you got a record deal or unless you're working for an artist, that has a record deal that's pretty big, I mean, just running up down the road, you can play in your area, 100 to 300 mile radius of your area and make a really good living if you're good and you know how to do it. You can make a decent living, and you don't have to go from here to California or wherever you want to go. Now, if you want to do that and you got the money and you want to go out there and do it because you want to see the country, that's cool. My personal opinion is, unless you got a reason to be out there on that road, if you're promoting something, and you're getting support, not taking the money out of your pocket, then fine. That's cool. But in today's world, internet to me is what it's all about. There's no other way. Internet is great. It's a great way for me to meet people like you that have supported me on my channel, TeleTime, Telecaster Guys page on my YouTube, and it's been awesome getting to meet you guys. And I want to thank every one of you guys for watching my show and commenting, and people even sending me money, tipping me on my tip jars and stuff. That helps so much when people do that. It helps me get cameras and stuff for my shop, and because we're getting ready to take this thing to a new level. We're going to try to anyway. So we need better cameras and all that kind of stuff. So that really helps, and I want to thank you guys for that too. And I hope you guys are going to like this new music coming out. And but again, I just personally, being on the road, unless you got a reason to be out there, I would say no. Work out a really good circuit around your house, around your home. 100 miles out. That, or maybe a little bit more, but there's always got to be some good bars and good places to play when you're close to home. And maybe you don't want to. Maybe you want to go from here to California, and that's cool if you do. I've done it back in the day, but you don't have to today. But anyway, I hope that answers your questions, the people that ask those questions. Pray for our election. Pray that everything goes smooth. Get out and vote. I don't care who you vote for. Get out and vote. That's our right to vote. So thanks again for all your comments. I appreciate that so much. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down if you like this video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We would really appreciate that very much. You guys have a great week. God bless, y'all. Talk to you soon. Turn it up and play loud. Later.